I can't explain it. Everybody thinks it's so easy. Why can't you just come in? Just breathe. You're fine! Why don't you stop being so dramatic? But it's not that easy. If it were, don't you think we wouldn't struggle as much as we do? And it's more difficult to stay in one place when the soldiers on the opposite side of the war are telling you to run away and to never come back. Yet nobody seems to understand how difficult it is to breathe when you have an anchor tied to your waist and 300 feet of water around you. They just tell you to untie yourself and swim to the surface as if it were that easy. As if there wasn't thunder, lightning, and gigantic waves waiting for you there, mocking your every attempt to get free. And it makes you feel like a failure for not being on land where you'd otherwise be safe, dry, and free. They want to tell you to breathe when you're suffocating on your own blood from the wounds that they caused you to have. And they act like you're the problem. Why can't you just be normal? They tell you to eat as if there's no possibility of you releasing that food straight after because you feel so disgusting in your own body. And then they tell you you're too fat, or too skinny, or you put on too much weight, or have you lost weight, or what fat? There's barely anything left to you. They shame you so much that suddenly the anchor around your waist suddenly begins to feel like home. You find yourself at 3 a.m. in the corner of your room with a pile of pills next to your pillow, wishing that the waves would just enter your lungs and take you to the bottom of the ocean. You constantly feel the need to talk yourself out of doing things that other people, normal people, would just find stupid. And then you pretend that you're happy and strong because you don't want to be seen as weak. The battles that you're fighting in the back of your mind create a physical exhaustion for your body, and suddenly the insomnia begins to kick in. You stop eating, sleeping, struggling just to breathe. You become secluded like your own best friend. And when you finally go out, you act strong and like nothing can get to you. You do whatever it takes to feel indestructible, even if it destroys you in the process. You protect yourself with layers of sarcasm and pretend your heart is cold. And eventually you fool your heart so much that you become numb. And you realize you'd rather be heartbroken and feel something than feel nothing when your hand's been directly sitting on fire for over 10 minutes. Of course you won't be sad 100% of the time. You'll have moments of happiness, but the self-destruction you've caused yourself to have, it prevents you from being consistently and constantly happy. And you question yourself every single day. Why wasn't I good enough? What's wrong with me? I have so much to be grateful for, and yet here I am being negative. I don't deserve to be here, do I? What's the point anyway? That's what it does to you. It makes you break down. It makes you want to disappear. It takes everything you have until you have nothing left. It makes you desperate to find a way to end it all. You're no longer fazed by the cars when you're crossing the road, or the roller coasters that are so high up the people below them look like microbes. Or when you're walking home and you feel like someone might be following you. It takes everything you have left and makes you feel insane. And then you're gone.